Hello, everybody. How's it going tonight?
Hi.
Hello.
Hello, how we doing?
Hello. What's going on, chat? How's everyone? Yes. Sichibot, thank you for the stinger. That thing is awesome.
We all know that.
All right, guys. Exciting. Another GCTalks episode. See what's going on tonight. How's everybody doing? It's been 2 weeks since we've been here, and it does not feel like it at all.
Oh
It
yeah,
feels
this
like
came
it's
around
been
so
3
fast.
or 4 days. I am tired too, Georgia. I am tired too.
It's past our bedtime.
Way past my bedtime. So, accurate. All right, guys. Well, I guess let's go ahead and get it started. We're going to let Britt get us going, talking about some events on Glimesh as usual. Usual.
Do you have a disclaimer that you want to share with anyone?
Yes,
maybe?
That's right. 'Cause I always forget about it. Even when I'm reminded. Yes. So this is being recorded. It is going to be on YouTube. So if you don't want your words, or if people are speaking at some point, if you're going to be on here, you are going to be on YouTube because it's including the chat as well. So you can say hi to YouTube and be aware that you're going to be recorded and put up there. Thank you, Britt.
Yeah, it's fine. All right, it's me. Hi. Hi, YouTube. Hi, everybody. Like he said, it's been 2 weeks. It does not feel like it, but it has been 2 weeks, and I hope everyone has had a wonderful 2 weeks. Hi, Deceptus. I'm excited for this week. We've had a lot of fun stuff to talk about, and so many events coming up. I alone have so much to talk about that I think you're going to get sick of me. So let me get into it, shall we? We had the one event last weekend, the Better Place StarCraft Amateur Open Tournament, hosted by Heel Harley. And from what I understand, unfortunately, mostly everybody was unable to participate. I'm hearing an echo.
That's Blitz.
It's throwing me off. I'm like, I hear myself.
Blitz, what have you done?
Please stop. I can hear my voice. Please stop.
Now.
Yeah.
All right. So from what I understand, unfortunately, the bulk of the people who signed up were unable to make it, except for one, the winner by default. You know him. You tolerate him. It's Blitzkrieg Meth. And this did not stop the good time from being had. Instead of a tournament, the stream became more of a happy, fun, nostalgia trip. The game is 11 years old, but all in all, it turned out to be a really, really good time. Thanks, of course, to our awesome community and to Blitz as well. So thank you, Heel Harley, for giving the community something fun to do, something fun to watch. And make sure you drop him a follow and check out his other support options. He is a great sport, and he's really fun to talk to. He was always a great source of positivity. So thanks again, Heel Harley. What was that?
Blitz.
Blitz breaking everything.
Blitz has broke everything.
He has no audio.
Sorry, Max. Mommy's almost done, okay? He's over here like, Mommy, you're too loud. Doing my best. All right. So, thanks again, Heel Harley, for no Panjax for the event that you presented to us. Oh my gosh. All right. Now, we have several new events coming up in just a few days even. I'm going to go over them in the order in which they'll be appearing on our event calendar, starting with Mask Mayor. He will be hosting his second charity stream dedicated to mental health awareness and suicide and health self-harm prevention. Starting on Friday, November the 26th, he will continue to be raising money for a group called To Write Love on Her Arms over his 2-day event. We will be witnessing more variety gaming, possibly including some new VR games. I'm pretty sure he was playing that just before we started this. I checked the streams to see what was going on, and he is doing that right now. I know that day 2 of the charity stream will be the day for multiplayer and community gaming shenanigans. As always, there are challenges, incentives, and stream loots around the cause. It's going to be super exciting. And here is his links. And again, this starts on Friday, November the 26th and goes on through the 27th. Please swing by and boop the follow button and check out the rest of his support options. That begins at noon 30 on both days there. And next, let me scroll over here. Next, we will be welcoming the Chaos Collective for their first collaborative streaming event as brand new Glimesh Streamloots partners. And we're still so excited, and we can't congratulate them enough. And by them, I mean Art of COD, Blitzkrieg Meth, and Ferret, the Chaos Collective. They plan to play Back for Blood together. And as if this game isn't already quite riddled with chaos, these madmen and mad lady have created some brand new specialty Streamloots decks for the occasion. So these decks will mostly pit them against one another in the funniest ways. The community totally holds the reins over where this stream will go, and it's sure to be total what? Total what?
Chaos.
Thank you. Total chaos. This event will be kicking off on Saturday, November the 27th at 2 p.m. Eastern, and that's 7 p.m. for GMT time.
Why,
GMT
that's this Saturday.
This Saturday, yeah. As I said, a couple of these are coming up in a couple of days, so it's really, I'm super excited. Here are all their links. Make sure you drop them follows and peruse their support options as well. I've got more. All right. Next month in December, Savage Life X will be hosting her very first 2-day charity streaming event on Glimesh to spread holiday cheer to children across the UK and Scotland through Cash for Kids. And it is her hope and ours as well that everyone will come together in the spirit of the holidays to help Savage Life X and Cash for Kids make sure that every child in the UK and Scotland receives a gift on Christmas morning. The stream will feature some pretty wide variety gaming, such as horror games, cozy games, and workout games. And there will also be challenges and incentives for donations, such as being part of a Animal Crossing fashion show. Animal Crossing fashion show. Yeah, Animal Crossing fashion show. Yes, that sounds like fun. This event will take place on December 10th and 11th, starting at 12 p.m. GMT. And here is her link, so please stop by and drop a follow. And as always, check out her available support options. Later in that month of December, Banjax is coming back with Goose Goose Glimesh, The Honkening. And this will be his second official community GDD event. And this one has a whole new twist around it. Yes, I need more honks in the chat, please. More honks in the chat, please.
Yeah, honk
Thank
in the chat,
you.
guys. Honk in the chat.
Honk in the chat for it. Yeah, honk.
Oink.
Hoink. Hoink. So the twist, there's a twist around this one. This one, it will be an optional drinking game. Serious face. I gotta put my serious face on for this next part. Anybody interested in being a part of this event will need to be of legal drinking age in their country to participate, obviously, which will only be open to 18 plus ages given the nature of the stream. When it comes to drinking games, I must always say, please be responsible and please look out and take care of each other the best that you can. You don't have to drink, but you can have a non-alcoholic beverage as well. You'll just be doing more audible honking. And Goose Goose Duck is still free to play on Steam and also very fun to play. You can have up to 16 people in one game, so it could get pretty crazy. So get that download started, and here is Banjack's link. That'll start on December 18th at 7 p.m. GMT. Drop a follow and check out the support options as always. All right, I got one more event. Finally,
finale.
after the big finale, after the new year and the bulk of the holidays have passed, there will be a progeny tournament hosted by Art of COD on January the 9th featuring the new Halo Infinite game, which was just released a week ago, 2 weeks ago, very, very recently. I've been seeing a lot of it on the platform, and it looks like a lot of fun for PvP. I'm not a big PvP person, but it's still fun to watch. And I've been really enjoying watching our community play it together. For this tournament, there will be about 8 teams of 2 competing to be in that #1 spot for the digital trophy, and possibly other prizes. This is yet to be determined at this time. Art of COD does have a progeny Discord for tournaments, and you can find signups and more information in there. And there's still plenty of time to sign up. I hope to see a nice turnout, and here's the links, and check it out. And always check out the support options as well. I did it. That concludes my bi-weekly
Britt,
blurb.
Nice.
What?
Well done.
let me ask you a question here.
No.
Now,
What?
if people wanted to find out what events we had going on and they wanted to see, what all was coming up, how can they do that?
Well, you can always remember to check on the new events tab at the top of the page every once in a while to make sure you're up to date on what's coming. We try to get events up there as soon as we can. So if you have an idea for an event, please fill out a form. Tell us about it. Please fill out a form 2 weeks in advance. Please. We'll be happy to go over it and see if we can't get your event on the homepage. And now next we can go to Blitz with streamer tips.
Hello. Right.
Hello.
So this is... Hello. I don't know quite sure what that was. I don't know why I'm doing a voice. All right. So this section, we what we do in stream tips is basically just things that keep coming up, or things that people still aren't sure of. One that we get a lot of, is people asking for clips, asking for VODs. Are they available? Built in, no. However, there are ways of doing that, which is what I'm going to be doing today. Where can I get clips? When MJ makes them. There you go. That's when you can have clips. When MJ MJ sorts it out. So how you do it is you can do it natively with Streamlabs. You can also do it with OBS, which is what I'll be going through today. The replay buffer is how you get the clips. You can set that up in the settings tab, the output, and you can set it as recording. Also record your whole stream through that as well. This will put more strain on your computer, so if you do have lower end hardware, might not be the answer for you. If you do want words, however, there's an answer to that as well. You can use Aircast. There you go. There's things. So what you do with Aircast, you need to stream with Glimesh as the primary, but you can essentially use it to broadcast what you're streaming to Glimesh to YouTube. You can do that as a video, as a private video, which will save it essentially as a video on YouTube. So YouTube becomes what holds it, and it also doesn't mean it doesn't take up much extra on your PC if you are using a lower end machine. You can do that as unlisted. And that is essentially how you can do it. We are bringing out a full video of how you can do that, and I'll show you go through the whole. No Banjack. We will be putting out a full video on how you can do that in OBS to show you exactly how you set it up. That'll be coming, I believe, at the end of the week, I think was when that was coming. So keep an eye out for that if you are interested in doing that. But you can get clips and VODs on Glimesh. just have to use Streamlabs or OBS or Aircast. Do it. That's pretty much me. So I'm going to hand that back to Paco.
Hello. All right, so if you guys haven't noticed, we kind of are generally trying to keep the same structure throughout these shows as we go, so you guys can always kind of get an idea of what broadly to expect. So we start with events, we do some streamer tips and everything, and the next thing we like to do is we like to talk about features, something that people maybe don't know about, or that just generally could use more recognition, or teaching people how to use things effectively in a way. So tonight we're going to be talking about subcategories and tags on Glimesh. We've got a lot of newer people that have been coming through the platform. I've seen a lot of streams that haven't had tags on them, or they just have one tag, or they have like some really bizarre tags that I don't really know about. So we just wanted to talk about those a little bit. So first, let's talk about it from a streamer's perspective. Generally, what you want to do is you have one main tag, and if you're in gaming, that's going to be the game that you're playing. If you're in another category, then that's going to be, your main topic, whatever the case may be. Just that's the main direct focus of your stream. Whether it's Minecraft, GTA, New World, Halo Infinite, or if you're in, say, you're doing an art stream, you can do, crafting or painting, drawing, comics, whatever the case may be. You get that one main topic, and that's going to be the main category. Or Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Yes, that's exactly correct, Benjax. You can use that. So that's going to be your main one. And that also will help to subcategorize. And then further on, you also have 10 tags that you're free to put whatever you want in there. People like to put things like, raid friendly, or oh geez, there's so many things people put. Let me see, raid friendly. My God, I'm trying to read the chat. Everybody's talking about Hello Kitty, and it derailed me. So raid friendly. People put Glim Fam in there. Backseat, no backseat gaming, or backseat gaming allowed. Things like that. You can say chill stream. You can say no spoilers. That kind of LGBTQIA is another popular one. Lurk friendly. Thank you guys. Great examples. Yeah, it doesn't take much to derail us, Brian. It really, really does not, especially me. But yeah, so you have up to 10 tags that you can use to describe your stream or your channel and let people know what they're going to be expecting. And it's really important that you at least put a couple in there and you make them representative of what your stream is going to be, because the whole purpose of them is so that people can find the content they want to see. When that happens, you're going to get better viewer retention. You're going to get less of those people that pop in and then pop immediately back out. So it really helps match people with the content that they want. And like I said, it's going to lead to happier viewers, which is going to be better for you all over. Tags are category specific, so depending on what category you have chosen to stream in, they're going to change up depending on that, so that they contextually make sense. They also show up if you start typing in, it auto completes to suggest one. They show up in order of popularity and usage amount, so that the more popular a tag is, the higher it goes on the list. The less popular tags automatically sink to the bottom of the list, so that you're always using, the most current, accurate term, I guess. It's a good way of saying it. Tags are also community driven. We don't have a database of tags that you're allowed to use. You can literally use any tag you want that helps describe your stream. For example, having a veteran tag and the LGBTQIA tags are a very big deal to some people, and there was a lot of complaint around other services not offering those tags. We have had them from day one simply because we had community members that wanted to use them, and so they made them. You can create any tag. All you have to do is type it in and hit enter. It's really simple. Free Pocket 11 tag, exactly. So if there's a tag that you want and it's not there, you can make it and it's right there for you. I think the same can go for games if I'm not mistaken. I know we use the ROG database for that, but we also have the option to be able to add tags if necessary, or games. And now from a viewer perspective with the tags, you use tags to filter streams. So a really good example of that is when we have people playing together. The Chaos Collective stream coming up this weekend is a really good example of that. They have a hashtag that they're going to all put on their stream so that when you search or filter by that hashtag, those streams come up. A lot of people use that to organize groups of people playing. You got a 4-man playing Phasmo and everybody streaming. You can all agree on a tag beforehand and make sure you have it so that all streams will show up with that tag. And if you're looking for a specific tag and it won't search for it, that means that it's not in use. Nobody is currently using that tag. So if you're looking for Minecraft and it won't search for Minecraft, that's because nobody has tagged their streams with Minecraft. And whether you're searching or tagging your stream, special characters don't work right now. That's something that we will probably look at some point, or at least we need to. Because you can't put dashes, colons, things like that, for instance. It's fully alphanumeric right now. But yeah, so that's just honestly a super quick rundown of subcategories and tags. Does anybody have any questions about them? Anything that you aren't sure about? Or good suggestions, tips for using the tags even? It's the best thing about this. You help each other out. Doesn't look like it. Yes, 10 is the maximum amount of tags you can have. You have one main tag, like your game tag, and then you have 10 additional tags. Any tips for fixing dodgy capitalization? Not yet. That is something that we are going to have to be able to get into the system and fix, and that is something we plan on doing. Just has not happened yet. The tag, yes, the tags do reset when you switch categories, going from gaming to art, whatever. It clears it all out. There you go. I am Lee Racing. Is there a limit on the length? There is. I just don't remember what the character limit is. MJA, do you remember tag character length? I want to say it's somewhere around 18 or 20, maybe. Zero clue. Doing the Lord's work, MJ. You're a great help. Thank you. Personal tag loadouts. That is something that has been brought up before, and I think that's an absolutely fantastic idea. I would really like to see that implemented. Playing with viewers is a good one. Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's Banjax. The personalized tag loadouts is something I would really like to see. And I think when the time comes for who, I don't know who's watching TV. Do you hear something? I guess 18 characters max. Thank you, MJA. But yeah, whenever the time, Hay was watching TV. Blame it on him as usual. When the time comes for us to start looking at the tag system and ways to improve it, that's definitely something that I want to bring into the conversation, is the ability to have tag loadouts. Oh, yeah, it might be mine. Connor, can you turn that television down a little bit, please, sir? There you go. Thank you, guys. And I think that's probably going to be about it as far as subcategories and tags go, unless you guys have any more. Which, I mean, we can always revisit that at the end of the show. We'll do as usual, and we'll open it up. You guys can ask questions or anything like that afterwards as well. So I'm going to pass it off now to Art of COD, who is going to be talking about this week's Building Glimesh.
Yes. So guys, Building Glimesh, I want to do a quick recap of what we spoke about last week, which was the winter logo and winter Glim Drops posts up there. please get involved. Submit some ideas for the winter logo and the winter glim drops. It's really cool. You guys can get involved. Just create stuff. All the details are on the actual Building Glimesh site, and you can properly get involved with that. The other one that was mentioned in the last stream a couple of weeks ago was about the New Year's Eve countdown. Now, we all think it's an absolutely amazing idea that we could actually get people in to kind of do a New Year's countdown in all the different regions, kind of, and have it as a rolling thing. Would be really cool. It might be a bit difficult to organise for this year, but definitely something we should probably look at for next year. But if people are interested, the post is there, as Berry has posted up. Please go and get involved with that if you would love to join in with that fun. The next thing that I want to bring up is about whispers and direct messaging for the platform. So there's been a bit of a discussion going on there, and a lot of people do want a similar system to what Mixer had with a seamless chat integration for whispers. So instead of you actually having a separate kind of inbox for each person kind of messaging you, like seamlessly integrated, so the streamer gets to see the whisper that you've sent, and the streamer can whisper back to you in the chat. A lot of the talk as well about the system was kind of about how Glimesh as a platform would be able to audit the chat log if whispers became a thing, mainly because if there is a TOS breach that's happened in a whisper, these sort of things need to be able to be checked. But we do want to know what you guys think of the ideas of whispers or DMs, which one you prefer, whether you want it kind of seamlessly integrated into chat, whether you like the idea of an inbox type system similar to what Twitch use. But yeah, we'd like you guys to jump in and kind of get involved. It was really good, Inspire. You basically put /whisper and then at the person, and then type in your message, and only you and that person would be able to see the whisper, but it would just appear in chat. It was really good. It was a really good system. So yeah, very similar to kind of how a lot of games do it in game. So yeah, it's a very, very good system. So like I say, if you guys get yourselves onto the Building Glimesh site, you guys can get involved in that discussion as well. It's a really, really cool idea and system. And the last... Yeah, go for it.
I was going to say, for anybody that's not already on Building Glimesh, there's the links over there that they're posting and everything. All you need is your Glimesh account to sign in. You don't have to create anything new. Just log in with your Glimesh account and you're good to go.
Yeah, exactly. The next thing is stream schedules. So that was brought up again in the last GCTalks. Stream schedules, it's something that would be really cool. A little addition kind of underneath your stream maybe, with like a calendar of when you're going to be live and stuff, which you could tailor with, the discussion is about kind of what could be included in it. And again, it's one of those things that as a non-dev person, like I could come up with like some absolutely crazy ideas, but again, it's one of those things where it has to be kind of looked at by the people that are going to kind of integrate it and worked out a good solution. But if you have any ideas on what you'd like to see from that feature of a streaming schedule, that would be awesome. Get yourselves along and post your ideas in the Building Glimesh stream schedule link that Chris has posted. Also, if you have any other suggestions at all, or if you do want to get involved in anything, literally just get yourselves onto Building Glimesh and create a new thread with your suggestion so that people can get involved. It's the best place to put suggestions and things. And yeah, like everyone will get involved, and fingers crossed, it could become something. So yeah. You guys can't see it, but Paco's literally sat there with his fingers crossed. And I'm actually going to be passing it back over to Paco now. So we'll do a quick switch.
Hello. It was everybody for the barest of moments.
Why is Blitz,
Hey, Blitz.
appeared?
Get out of there. What are you doing?
It's Blitz time again.
Quick, Blitz, vamp for time.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Exactly. Boomer Blitz. Yikes. Hello, Red Bearded Joe. And the obsolete. Good evening to you as well. All right. So, got one last thing that we're going to be talking about. Well, two last things we're going to be talking about before we just kind of let it all fall apart like it normally does. So the first and foremost is I want to shout out that we have had the biggest creator payout since launch last week. We paid out 77 creators, $259 in channel subs, and $537 in donations for a total of almost $800 paid out. And that is absolutely incredible. I love to see it. You guys absolutely smashed those donations, and it was phenomenal. It's great to see a feature being used so much when you put it in like that. And we could not be more happy that you guys are appreciating it and really using it, because when you support streamers, you're supporting the entire ecosystem. So for anybody who is not aware of the changes we made, we had a recent change where, first of all, we put built-in donations to the site. So any streamers or creators that have Stripe set up, like you do for the subscriptions on Glimesh, if you've got that set up, you can get direct donations. Glimesh does not take a cut. The streamer receives the full amount minus any Stripe fees. They still take a small fee for that, but otherwise you're set up and you're good to go. 100% of that goes to you. We also changed the subscription split so that now creators get 60% as opposed to a 50-50 split. Creators get 60, Glimesh takes 40. We still pay the fees, and we've moved to bi-weekly payouts, still with no minimum. Just because that really cuts down on the fees, which allowed us to give you that bigger split. And we're really happy that we were able to work out a great way to get you guys more of the money that you're earning, because that's just phenomenal. Love it. And the big final thing, which is really not that big, so I'm not going to overhype it. Small update for the mobile application. We are moving forward with the app. We've got it in more active development now on iOS, because we were waiting for the whole development thing with Apple, because they are very slow. Emotes are pretty much working on there, actively testing it. And the community team is actively testing both the Android and the iOS versions of it. So we are really pushing this right now. We're trying really hard to get things in a good place to be able to bring it to you guys. So we still don't have any word. We don't know when it's going to be. But I do want to say you guys should keep an eye out in the near future for some opportunities for involvement to help us get this thing going. I'll just leave it at that for now. Hi from the app, says Barry. Yeah, my personal experience with it, I've been using the iOS version of the app, and I really like it. It's what we've got there and what's running is working really well. Really liking it personally. I know Barry said she's using the Android app, and everything seems to be going well. So we're really hoping that we can get some testing out for you guys soon. We don't have a date on that. We don't have any promises to make, but we are pushing that forward and want to get it to you as soon as we can. Would shave my beard just to have an app. I mean, we're making it anyways, right? You don't have to try and tempt us. But no, you know what? I demand your beard, sir. shave it off into a little box, send it to Cod's house, and then you can have an app. Oh, I know you'll break it, Elrac. You would shave pocket. I actually shaved recently.
Yeah, I've been using it on Android, and it is working really well. So it's exciting stuff.
Mm-hmm. Don't eat the beard to weak makers. There you go. Tried it on my iPad. It's big. There you go. Congratulations, NJA. You found the selling point of the iPad. Like your Mac, but smaller, and your phone, but bigger.
Ta-da.
And Jackson. Ta-da. As far as what we have prepared to talk about tonight, that's it. But before we officially say we're all done with it, I do want to thank COD for hosting and streaming it again for us and running all the scenes and behind the scenes stuff. I want to thank Blitz for joining us this time, having some conversation. Ritzarugi, as always, thank you for keeping on top of the events with us. And thank you big time again to both Barry and Chris being in the chat, throwing out those links, keeping on top of it, and answering questions. You guys are awesome. And as always, most importantly, thank you to the community, because you guys are amazing and we love you all so much. And if it wasn't for you, we would not be here and we wouldn't be doing any of this for any reason. Just be us talking to an empty room. So thank you to everybody. And with that, that's going to conclude the recording portion, at least, of GC Talks episode 4. We're going to hang around for a little bit and chat with you guys, answer any questions or whatever. We can leave the stream up if COD